published 0455 EDT, 27 September 2017 updated 0539 EDT, 27 September 2017 There is a wealth of talents across Europe's top 5 leagues, but the real question is who makes the shrewdest fantasy football picks. Borussia Dortmund and Manchester City continued to score goals for fun as the Germans put 6 past Borussia Monchengladbach, while City hit Crystal Palace for 5. Sportsmail runs the rule over the week's high scorers and assesses the team of the week across Europe's 5 top leagues. 5 Premier League stars make MailOnline Fantasy Football's European Team of the Week. MailOnline Fantasy Football is back for the new 201,718 season, so sign up to win top prizes. David a G8 points, cost £6.8 million. Get involved and pick your MailOnline Fantasy Football team now. The Spanish stopper has become one of the best in the world as he continues to show why Real Madrid are so keen to bring him to the Bernabeu. A clean sheet against Southampton was the United goalkeeper 6th in all competitions. Alexandro 14 points, cost £6.6. Pursued for most of the summer by Antonio Conte's Chelsea, Sandro has had a difficult start to the season, making just 4 starts. But in the 40 rout of Torino in the Turin Derby at the weekend he looked back to his majestic form of 201,617. The highest scoring defender this week, his goal and clean sheet will have fantasy managers flexing the purse strings to fit him in. Cesar Azpilicueta 13 points, cost £6.7. Azpilicueta is one of the Premier League's most consistent performers and was integral in Chelsea's win away to Stoke at the weekend. Despite so many midfield creators in front of him, 2 assists for Spanish compatriot Alvaro Morata saw him take home a healthy fantasy football points return. Cesar Azpilicueta gifted 2 assists to his fellow Spaniard Alvaro Morata away to Stoke. Philip Luis 10 points, cost £6.7. The Atletico Madrid fullback was on hand to assist Frenchman Antoine Griezmann for Atletico's 2nd goal in the weekend win over Sevilla. With boss Diego Simeone renowned for his side's defensive solidity, Luis is a sensible fantasy football investment. Maximilian Philip 17 points, cost £6.6. One of the Bundesliga's most impressive players so far this season, Dortmund midfielder Philip has notched 2 17-point returns already in September. 2 goals and an assist in the win over Borussia Monchengladbach at the weekend is further evidence that he is a must-the fantasy pick in this form. Leroy Sane 14 points, cost £7.3. It may have been bottom of the table Crystal Palace, but many commentators were waxing lyrical about Sane following his goal and 2 assists at the weekend. Alongside Raheem Sterling, the pair stole the show and the German youngster will be pushing for regular starts if his rich vein of form continues. Raheem Sterling 14 points, cost £7.4. When Arsene Wenger proposed a deadline day swap deal for the services of Alexis Sanchez, he was met with an instant rebuttal from Pep Guardiola. That faith was more than repaid on Saturday after 2 goals helped City to a 50 win. With fierce competition for places in Manchester, though, it may be worth monitoring the Englishman's minutes before putting him in your team. Raheem Sterling has started this season in impressive form, but is still not a regular starter. Miralem Pjanic 14 points, cost £7.7. When Pjanic made the move to Juventus there was a feeling in Turin that they had pulled off a bargain, and so it is proved. The midfield maestro works tirelessly at both ends of the pitch and was rewarded with a goal and 2 assists in the win over Torino. Dani Ceballos 14 points, cost £5.6. The cheapest player in this week's team, Ceballos has impressed when given the opportunity by Real Madrid boss Zinedine Zidane. Both goals in the narrow 21 away win over Alaves proves the 21-year-old central midfielder has the maturity to dictate and win games for Madrid. With so many players at a premium price, Ceballos is an option to free up some much-needed funds. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang 20 points, cost £8.5. Dortmund striker Aubameyang is in imperious form at the moment. A premium option for fantasy players, but few alternatives can compete with his 8 goals in 6 games, 3 of which came in the 61-weekend win. If you are serious about winning your mini-league, Aubameyang is essential. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has scored 8 goals in 6 Bundesliga games this season. Alvaro Morata 17 points, cost £7.8 with headed goals, the only mark on his Chelsea CV ahead of the visit to Stoke City. There was a wondering as to whether the Spaniard was as good scoring with his feet. An impressive hat-trick at the BET 365 Stadium answered any questions and showed that he is ready to fill the void left by Diego Costa after his move to Atletico Madrid.